You are unearthing all of the parts of you that felt like you couldn't do it, that felt like you were at the mercy of your experience. You are unearthing all of those, airing them out to dry, flinging them away, and going, I am a creator being. We are the Galactic Council of 9. We want to say that what is coming is going to blow you out of the water. It is going to take your breath away in the best way. But you could use the same things to really shut you down. It is all your perspective that you take. We are trying to explain to Andreas that this is not an objective experience, that this is a subjective experience, that the way you feel about something and choose to feel about something and choose to work with how you're feeling about something is tremendously influential on your experience. And as you move forward, it becomes more influential on your experience, not less. You don't become somebody that just zens out and you just be there and you just feel bliss and love. That's not how it works. You, as a creator being, become more accountable to how you feel and become more accountable to how you must choose, to what you guide your consciousness in to focus on. And in 2025, you are going to be given the necessary, it's not an opportunity, it is the moment, it is the task to put that into play. To start to flex out and play with this fifth dimensional consciousness authority, this fifth dimensional consciousness accountability. And it will start feeling like you will feel like you have to remember it. You have to tune into it to remember that lovingness, to remember that lightness, because it may not come as the default for all of you. But as you practice this more and more and more, you align towards that fifth dimensional frequency where it is default. But you aren't there. You're in a transition. You're in a bridge to that place. And your responsibility through that transition in the bridge, and this is why you came, not another soul, this is why you came in, because you have the tenacity to be able to hold yourself through this experience, this subjective and personal experience. It's not just playing out on the world stage, it's what's playing out in here, and in here that is having the most impact on you and what's going on. You are unearthing all of the parts of you that felt like you couldn't do it, that felt like you were at the mercy of your experience. You are unearthing all of those, airing them out to dry, flinging them away, and going, I am a creator being. If you truly are someone that manifests, 2025 is the year that you manifest, that you create. You must. No one gets to walk in the park. No one gets to avoid this. No one gets to just bury their head in the sand. This is so loud that all of you will be tasked with being your creator being in 2025. With choosing and creating a reality. And that is going to make you realize that you are the creator of your reality. Through that exacerbation, through that stickiness of towing the line between positive and negative, comfortable and uncomfortable, choosing suffering, choosing expansion, you will realize, oh shit, I am a creator being. Oh crap, this isn't just funsies. This is real. I create my reality with what I believe, with what I know, with what I vibrate through me. That is a big theme for 2025. Accountability to your power as a creator being. That is what we wish to share with you all. Thank you all for coming into our transmission. We are handing over back to Andreas. Goodbye. We love you. Thank you and goodbye. I think that one thing that I take away from what they said was there was a little bit of a like, well, that's a little bit daunting. That's how I was receiving it. It's a little bit daunting to know that there is all of this, stark realization of how powerful we are coming in 2025, and that actually the pathway to that is not just love and light, but it's also moving through the trials. It is moving through the things that challenge us to actually choose our actual sovereignty and our accountability to ourselves as created beings. But it's not trial and tribulation and battling through the fire unless you choose that. That's the whole point, is it actually can be really, really loving and easy. Breathe with nature. Get your feet dirty. Pat the animals. Eat food. Have a picnic. Breathe in the beach air. It is as simple as that. Attuning your consciousness back to the organic, to the things that are filling you up and filling you with the joy, filling you with the ease, by just making the choice to attune yourself to that. I'm talking about focus. Plant yourself in those places. Make those choices to choose that lightness. Make those choices. That is a kick up my ass as well. I am also hearing what I'm saying and I'm like, yeah, I better do that. Because I'm tempted to just be like, I want to know about what's happening in that country, what's going on there, and what's happening on Twitter, and what is he saying, and oh my God, that's so scandalous, and what's happening with Harry Potter new HBO series, and what's the controversy around that? That is a choice. And the stillness of just going and having a picnic with some friends. Doesn't change what's going on in the world around you. But as they said, this is very subjective and this ascension is very personal. So what we do as an individual matters a lot to what's happening on the global stage. So I will be back in the next week or so with another update. Until then, like to support spiritual work and spiritual messaging going through the algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe to me to receive updates every week. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.